Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I know the setting is a little bit different as I'm traveling right now, but I really want to come up here and share with you all what is happening up in the sky, because there's something beautiful happening this week. And in the astrology of 2025, you know we don't get a lot of those, so let's talk about it. We are having a Gemini new moon that is happening on the 26th, Monday, 11:02 p.m. Eastern Time. So it will be Tuesday morning, 11:02 a.m. Hong Kong time. So just the time according to where you are in the world. This new moon in Gemini is happening with the sun and the moon at 6 degrees in Gemini. This is a beautiful new moon because we have the ruler of this new moon, ruler of Gemini, Mercury, in the sign of Gemini, and is conjuncting this new moon. Also at the same time is trining Pluto and Aquarius. And this is also the last lunation in the sign of Gemini, where it will co-presence with Jupiter and Gemini. So this is a beautiful, auspicious, and insightful new moon, as is ruled by Mercury, the sign that talks about our thoughts, communications, the way we think and process information. So take this time this week, I would say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the early part of this week, to really hone into this energy and see what comes up for you. And if I may, I would love to invite you to use this new moon energy to really reflect on how has this Jupiter in Gemini transit for you, because Jupiter has been in Gemini since last year, June, and it will leave Gemini very soon during this Gemini season, and it will enter Cancer. So this new moon is a great time. It's important, that's why I say it 3 times, to really reflect and see how this Jupiter in Gemini transit has been for you over the past year. As we all know, on a collective level, Jupiter in Gemini really brought in some chaos. Jupiter doesn't do well in the sign of Gemini. It brings in a lot of information from all different sector, especially when it's relating to the technology world, the advancing of technology. There are, unfortunately, of course, a lot of news stories and headlines that really highlight human suffering that is happening in Gaza and around the world. Jupiter really expand and bring in a lot of knowledge for all of us, really open and awaken a lot of us of what is really happening around the world. It's not always sunshine and rainbow. It can be thunderstorm, devastating, and even depressing for all of us. And sometimes it can make us feel like, well, then what can I do? What can we do? But also remember, all these are happening in our lifetime for a reason. We are all here for a reason. So hopefully this Jupiter in Gemini transit over the past year has brought a lot of new insight for you, new information. You've learned a lot. I definitely learned a lot. It humbles me a lot. And but we all know that we need to learn to embrace, and it is our job, our soul mission, to embrace all emotions and to be able to learn that we are all one after all, that we're all living on this floating blue and green dot together. It is important for us to be kind to each other, to learn from each other, to help each other, uplift each other, and together we can really become the changes we want to see in the world for all beings. And so sorry, went on a little tangent, because as you all know me, if you have been watching my video, if you know me or know me even personally, you know I feel deeply for all being as part of my astrology energy and how I show up. And So I just want us to all be able to tune into that and use that energy to hold both grief and hope at the same time, and know that we are all capable, we're all powerful, we're all able to do something for all beings in the world. Anyway, back to this new moon. So take some time, really reflect on what has this Jupiter and Gemini transit for you. Take a look and see in your natal chart which houses ruled by Gemini. All the themes and topic areas of your life has been expanded, or you might have received some new information, learning experience, expansion, abundance, even growth in that area of your life over the past year. Take a look and see what that is for you. Use this new moon to really reflect on it so that you can plant new intention as to how you want to move forward with all that you have gained from Jupiter the past year. And this new moon can spark up some interesting, cathartic, transformational conversation. All of them might be a little bit new, unusual, and not unexpected in some way, because Mercury is conjuncting the Sun and the Moon, which means we will be having, well, it will not be exact until Thursday, which we'll talk about in just a little bit, but it trine Pluto. So there's some deep, cathartic, transformational topics, conversation that might come up. You might have some insight or aha moment coming in for you. That leads me to the next thing, that is the Mercury Cazimi. When the Sun and Mercury align together to form an exact conjunction, it will happen right after the new moon on Thursday. So I would say this week, Monday to Thursday and Friday, there's a lot of things that might come up for you. Some of them are old, some of them might be new, but you might receive some information, aha moment, revelation. You might have some new, interesting, cathartic, healing, transformational conversation, or maybe this is regarding to your reflection on your Jupiter in Gemini transit. See what comes up for you. And always, I love hearing from you, connecting with you. Also, feel free to comment below. Let me know what comes up for you, what you're moving through. How has this Jupiter in Gemini journey has been for you over the past year? Another aspect that I would love to talk about as we wrap up this video is on Sunday. We have Venus conjuncting Chiron in the sign of Aries, so Sunday can be extra tender for many of us, especially if it's aspecting your natal chart. Venus conjunct Chiron can bring up a lot of emotion, surrounding healing, trauma, past experiences come up. You might be feeling extra tender as some of the wounds or traumas or experience resurface up. You might be reflecting on your healing journey. You might be on one, depending where you are on your human experience or journey. You might be moving some tender situation. Since it's Venus, we talked about relationship, maybe something within a relationship or how you relate to people in general might come up. It might trigger something for you to look within, to heal, to reflect on, or coming out for you so that you can gain the awareness to start your healing journey. Again, it can feel a little bit and look a little bit different depending where you are in your human experience journey. So this weekend, carve out some personal time. If anything comes up, just be kind and have grace for yourself. See what comes up. Feel them, because without feeling them, we can't move through them. And maybe this is regarding to money matters or relationship, because that is what Venus talks about sometimes. Maybe this is about understanding, healing with your relationship with money matters. Physical procession in this world. This might be one of the relationship. Maybe something needs to break, or something within the relationship need to be expressed and said so that it can be healed, whatever it lead to, whether this is healing together, departing, but this is a chance maybe for you to address if a particular relationship needs healing or letting go or expansion or whatnot. So see what comes up for you. So that kind of wraps up this week astrology. Again, I am sending you all so much love, and know that you are not alone on this journey. If I can be in your service for any kind of astrology consultation, tarot and Akashic records reading, or distant Reiki energy healing, please feel free to contact me below. My email is in the description box. And in the meantime, take care of yourself, and I am sending you so much love. See you next time.